Oh, perfect.
Meow.
Oh, perfect.
Congratulations. 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 Congratulations to everybody. Congratulations. 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 Congratulations to everybody. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Meow.
What's good, chat? What's good, baby girls and boys? Are you glad that daddy is home? Mr. McSwaggles is probably one of the best usernames I have seen in a very long time. Moki the Bear, thank you so much for the follow.
Okay, perfect.
Moto! The heck is Moto doing here, brother? Welcome in. Welcome in. Low taper fade. I haven't updated my alerts. I don't know if you guys can hear the alerts. I was gonna actually do it on stream. I was gonna try to fix it on stream. Because I have no idea what I'm gonna stream today. I thought maybe I could talk about the really detailed dream I had last night. Jim Carrey, thanks for the follow. The Jim Carrey? It's crazy. I thought I was gonna burp. If you guys are wondering why my starting soon screen was so long, it is simply because I was eating. Trying to get my protein intake in. Although I'm not lifting heavy weights yet, I think it's still good regardless of if you're working out to eat high protein. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe I'm ruining my body. I'm not a doctor. 5 push-ups right now, brother. The funny thing is, when I do push-ups, they're assisted. Like, I don't do the full push-up. I have my knees on the floor, and I'm struggling to get 20 push-ups in. It's it's really bad. I have, like, no upper body strength. Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. Yeah, so they're knee push-ups. They're baby push-ups. I do baby push-ups, chat. Confirmed. I am a baby. I am the baby. Confirmed. Oh my goodness! Gee willikers, pigs. Oh golly, thank you so much. Oh golly gee. What a lovely way to start. What day is today? A Friday evening. Oh golly gee whiz. Aw shucks, pigs. You really have me in a pickle here. A pickle of joy and giggles and smiles. I don't even know what I'm saying. Moto, yo. Gee willikers. Oh shucks, you have me absolutely bamboozled, Moto. My cheeks are getting awfully mighty red. Thank you so much for the follow, and thanks for the subs, brother. Hi Dozen. Hey guys. Y'all had thank you, Shaft, for the follow. Good night from Germany. I wish all the best and God bless. One of you guys said earlier while I was on the starting soon screen eating my beef hamburger patties. Yeah. I don't know why, but the word beef patties is just, it makes me a little uncomfortable if I think about it too much. Low taper fade. Can you guys hear the alerts? Did it fix itself, maybe? Thanks for the follow, Chicken Noodle Soup. Just listen to this and tell me it doesn't make you a little bit uncomfortable. Beef patties. Let me say that again. Beef patties. Would you like some beef patties? Why? Tell me why. Tell me why it just hits a little yucky. It hits a little yucky. It hits good in a bad way. In like a yucky. What's the opposite of scrumdiddlyumptious? Thanks for the follow. If somebody said, "Oh man, that was scrumdiddlyumptious," what would be the opposite of that? That was disgustdiddlydumptious. Y'all, I don't know how to do this streaming thing. I am like probably the most socially awkward extroverted human there is. I love people. And I love talking. I love yapping. Low taper fade. And I have extreme severe ADHD. But it helps with the brain rot. Oh my goodness. Okay, Chris, thank you so much for the sub. I also lose my train of thought a lot, so that's an issue that I've been having. Streaming is just gaming with friends minus the voices. That's actually not true, Bubble. It's like streaming with friends with even more voices, and those voices are chat. Because even when I'm not streaming, here's the problem. Even when I'm not streaming, I still talk to chat. Chat is simply just the voices. Y'all are just, the voices are just the friends we made along the way. You know, in the movies, like the kids movies where they're really cute and they're like, they'll always be with you. They'll always be with you in here. Well, for me, instead of in here, it's they'll always be with you in here. In like an actual mental way. Like you probably need therapy. And also, if it wasn't for the fact that I've had multiple concussions in my life, I think I would go insane. I think the concussions have, like, every concussion kind of, like, got rid of some of the voices, you know? Because, like, I have less brain space, or my brain is, like, slowly dying. And so I just feel like some of the voices kind of, like, I hit my head and they just kind of come out a little bit. And so I feel like if it wasn't for all those concussions, I would just be clinically insane. I don't know what I'm saying. This is the fun part of stream, is I can just say the most random stuff. I can say stuff that makes zero sense and not even acknowledge it, or I can acknowledge it. It just doesn't matter. That's the fun part about stream. It just doesn't, I can just say anything. I can say anything, and I have a chat. I have the voices in my chat. I have you guys to just go like, yeah, Hannah. Yeah, y'all gaslight me. Y'all egg me on. Y'all make me more weird. You know, I went to meet Nick's grandparents yesterday, and it is so exhausting to keep the voices at bay, to keep the intrusive thoughts out when you have the low-key, I like the low-key autistic traits. His grandparents are the most normal people I've ever met. They are so normal, and it's so lovely, but it did remind me, thank you so much for the follow. It did remind me that I really like how old people talk. Like, oh, gee willikers, we got a successful hype train. Oh golly, Mila but meow. What a lovely little tiddly bit right there. Thank you so much. I don't know. They just say like the cutest little things, and I really enjoy it. Imagine I'm playing a horror game, and imagine my immediate response to something scary happening is, "Oh golly gee. Oh my. Oh." Or something good happens in a game, like I win a comp game in Marvel Rivals or something. I'm like, "Oh goody. Oh goody. We or like something happens in something like awkward, or like a little like politically like or like a little like weird happens in a game, and I'm like, goodness gracious, my goodness, I would never." Bless her heart. Zul, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for... Oh, great heavens. That's a good one. Who's your Rivals main? I actually haven't played Rivals yet. I've been waiting to play it for stream. And now that I'm streaming again, Red Dead Redemption 2 and Marvel Rivals are two games that I'm waiting for when I think February 13th or something like that to start playing, just because I'm going out of town Tuesday? That sounded gross, but excuse me. I'm going out of town Tuesday. I'm going back to LA for a few things. I left my car and some of my stuff in LA. It's a long story. Actually, it's really not that long. I felt like one of my friends, her car broke down, and if you know me, thank you so much for a follow, go to war. Godor. One of my friends, if you guys know me, I don't let people drive my car. I think Nick is the only person I let drive my car, and even then, it took me a while to let him. It took me a long time to get to the point where I'd let him. I don't even let my sister, I don't let, like, my parents and Nick are the only ever people to drive my car. And even then, I get, like, very anxious doing that. Yeah, insurance is no joke. I pay for my own insurance, and I have full coverage, and it is not cheap. I also do the thing where you pay, like, talk to your insurance company if you're not already doing this, chat, if you pay your own car insurance. If you talk to your insurance and tell them, hey, I want to pay 6 months in advance, so you can, instead of paying like every month, you can pay twice a year for 6 months of the year, 12 months in total. Sometimes they'll give you a discount. They'll give you a discounted price because you're paying so much up front. That's what I try to do because I have too many thoughts and voices in my head that if I don't, like, the more things I have to think about paying monthly, like the more subscriptions and monthly payments that I have, I will forget. I will forget to do them, and I'm not trying to take that hit on my credit score. Thank you so much for follow. Like, if it wasn't such a high risk, renting a place and paying a year in advance for the place that you're renting, if it wasn't such a high risk of being taken advantage of or being screwed over to do that, that's how I would prefer to pay my rent that way. But no, you have to pay it monthly when you live somewhere. Otherwise, the people can screw you up, screw you over good, as they say. But yeah, if you know me, I don't let people drive my car. My parents instilled that into me, that don't ever let someone drive your car. However, my friend, her name's Hillary, sweetheart, love her so much. We love Hillary. They chant in unison. We love Hillary. Built-It Cam, thanks for the follow. Her car unfortunately broke down for whatever reason. I can't remember what it was, but there was like some issues with her car. And so it was in a shop, and she is going through like some financial issues, so she wasn't able to pay for it immediately. So it's just sitting there until she's able to afford the fixing of the car. And I was praying about it a lot because I was just praying for her, pray for a friend. And also, if you guys aren't Christian and you're in chat, like if you don't follow Jesus, first of all, have you considered, no, I'm just kidding. Well, kind of. I'm Christian, but I don't expect anyone else to be, like, I'm not gonna but I am openly Christian. So sometimes I will talk about, say certain things, like talking about prayer and stuff that some of you guys might be like, what the heck is she on about? Thanks for the follow. Anyways, so I love Jesus. Basically, thanks for the follow. I was praying about it, and I was like, okay, let's pray for my friend that everything goes well. Let's pray over that situation and intercession, Thanks for the follow. And so I was praying, and it was awesome, and loved Jesus. And then I felt like the Lord put it on my heart. This is crazy, because if you know me, I don't give my car to anyone. I don't let them even drive it. Like, even when I'm in the car, I don't let anyone drive my car. But I felt like the Lord put on my heart and told me, give her your car for the rest of the month to use. Like a whole month. And I'm not going to be sitting there in that car. Like, she would be the one driving my car. So, of course, I had to pray a little bit more because I was like, oh. But at the same time, like, I knew it was him because, honestly, I know it's so crazy, but I felt so at peace about it. I wasn't afraid or anxious at all. I was, like, weirdly so joyful to do it. Like, I wanted to. Like, I had this intense desire in my heart. I was like, I can't wait to give her my car, which is not me. So that's how I knew it was the Lord. It was just the peace and the joy that came with it. And so I gave Hillary my car for the whole month of January. And my car is still in LA, and I'm in Utah. So that's one of the reasons I'm going back to LA this next week. I'll be there for a week. It'll be to get my car back. Also, she does have full coverage insurance, so if anything did happen, I would have probably been fine anyways, but still, I still get scared about that. Anyways, so basically, that's part of the reason that I'm going back to LA to visit. The second reason, so number 1, obtain car. Number 2, obtain hair. So the second reason is, if you guys don't already know, I do this little thing called being a content creator, being a little influencer online. I kind of have a little bit dream job, and it's pretty cool. And what comes with that is a lot of free stuff, because it's a perk of being an influencer, because it's a really cool job, and it's a huge blessing, and I have so much issues with telling myself I don't deserve anything and feeling so imposter syndrome because I really didn't do anything to deserve any of it. Anyways, so the second reason is there's this woman who, her name is Chrissy, Hair by Chrissy. If you guys think I'm a natural redhead or my hair is naturally this long and luscious and voluminous, it is not. I have extensions in my hair, and I get my hair dyed. And if you aren't a natural redhead, dyeing your hair red is about as much upkeep as dyeing your hair blonde, maybe even more. I have to re-dye my hair. Like, you can already see the roots coming in. I have to re-dye my hair probably every 3 months, ideally even more than that, but I don't I love going to the hair salon, but it is a full day ordeal whenever I go. So every 3 months I usually go, because with extensions as well, it's like sewn into your hair, but over time your hair grows, or with brushing it, the extension will like come down, and it can start to do this. So, like, I'm really overdue. My extension is poking out like this right now, and that's not normal. Usually it just kind of like sticks right there, and it looks with your hair. And so I can't put my hair in like a high ponytail or slicked back anything right now, just because my extension will literally pop out. So I'm overdue for getting those extensions done. How do you say that? Alberto is sad. Is that how you say it? Alberto is sad? Thank you so much. You are literally a little sweetheart. Thank you. Oh, golly gee. My hair is kind of sun bleached right now. I love a good sun bleached hair, JLC. Also, funny little side note, I was thinking about you earlier today, JLC. I was thinking about the hoodie that I have to get you that is unfortunately still in storage, but I'm ordering my storage, and it will be here probably within 4 weeks. So I will actually finally be able to send you that, and I'm gonna try to throw in a couple other like small things, just because you had to wait literally like almost a year. I feel terrible. Also, I miss you. Thanks for the follow. Anyway, so the second reason is to get my hair done. Getting extensions is really expensive, and getting your hair dyed is really expensive. Being a woman, being a beautiful woman, can be very expensive. So something that comes with being an influencer is Hair by Chrissy, who owns Habit Hair Salon, which is where I go to get my hair done. She is literally so skilled. She's insane at what she does. I go get my hair done by her for free. In exchange, I make content, and and she gets to use like me for other things, but she literally goes and does my hair, which is insanely, like, if you don't know, that is like the biggest help ever. Being a redhead or having extensions in your hair is just so high maintenance that it would run me a pretty penny to remain this way. So that is the only reason I can remain this way. So praise God that is even an option for me. I know it's like an insane blessing. It's so cool. I feel so cool every time. I'm like, yeah. I walk past the receptionist lady. I'm like, paid for, paid for via Instagram. No, it's actually crazy. I never expect it. I'm not the kind of influencer where I expect things to be paid for me or anything, especially because I mostly do gaming stuff, and usually in the gaming world, like, it's being a beauty influencer is very different from being a gaming influencer. Anyways, so that's the second reason I'm going to LA, is to get my hair touched up, because she only has 2 salons, and I would either have to go to Arizona or LA in order to get my hair done by her. However, literally the plane ticket is the same, is less money than how much it would cost to get my hair done. So it's super worth it. So A, to get my car, B, to get my hair done, and the last and then C, one of my friends' birthdays is happening while I'm there, and then D, one of my friends has house church over there that I want to go to, and then E, the last reason, which is one of the really big reasons I'm going. My friend, if you guys know of this really, really small underground streamer, you probably never heard of him, especially if you play Valor or whatever. No, I'm just kidding. Average Jonas, literally the sweetest man on earth. He's like a big teddy bear. I love him so much. Him and Jen Gerbifer on Twitch, his girlfriend, which I love Gerb, love little Miss Jen so much. They are doing this event with Twitch, with a lot of other Twitch streamers like Foozly and Office Drummer, and it's Fan. And so they're doing it's called the Average Jam, which is it's like a music thing that they're going to be streaming live on Twitch on February 7th, I believe, on his channel. Thank you so much for a follow. And so Nick and I are going out there to support him. Also, if you go check his Instagram or his stories or whatever, you can see the little flyer. And I actually drew the flyer up for him, which was super fun, because I don't know. It was fun. Thank you for the follow. So basically, long story short, that's why I'll be in LA for a week. And the reason I brought that up was because I'm going to go to LA next week, and I'll be gone for like a week. And then I'm going to come back. And then once I come back, then we'll play Marvel Rivals, and then we'll play Red Dead Redemption. The only reason I don't want to do it now is because I know myself. I get a little addictive. I have a little bit of an addictive personality. And I haven't touched Marvel Rivals yet because I want the first time I touch Marvel Rivals to A, be on stream, but B, I want to be able to play it as much as I possibly want going forward. Same with Red Dead Redemption. I am notorious for starting storyline games because I love storyline games. I'm notorious for starting storyline games, but thanks for a follow, but not finishing them. Not because I don't want to, but because life gets in the way. Usually what'll happen is I'll start one, and then I'll have to travel a lot, or I'll have to move houses or something, and then I just kind of forget about the game because life gets too much. So I just thought it would be a lot better if I just wait till I get back, because then I shouldn't be traveling for a while, so I should be able to complete that game before I have to go do anything again, and it'll help me be a lot more consistent. I have to go blow my nose so much. You're telling me this person live streams? Me? You're telling me I live stream? Yeah, hey, what's up? It's your girl. Skinny Bean. Just kidding. That's it. I probably shouldn't make jokes like that, but at the same time, they're like really funny because they're like, they're like reference jokes, and my brain, that's how my brain works. It's just a bunch of references. It's a bunch of quotes. My brain works like I think in quotes. Well, what are the chances? Just followed on Insta about a week ago and just found this on homepage. I'm on the homepage? Mom, look, I made it. I'm on the homepage. I did it. Peanuts. Hello, Shin. Wait, I'm gonna go blow my nose real quick. I'll come back and I'll share. But I found out. I'll come back and I'll share. Gee willikers, brother. I about pissed my pants. Okay, I'll be right back. That was rude. That was rude.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, I'm back. Wolfpack Dragon, thank you so much for the follow. So, oh yeah, I found out, chat, that I have allergies. I found out today I don't remember how old I am. I think I'm 23. Is that crazy? Is that actually insane that I don't remember if I'm 22 or 23? I think I'm 23. I think I'm turning 24 this June. But I actually don't remember. I actually don't remember. I think it's like actually scary that I don't remember. Okay, I'm 23. I'm 23 right now, chat. How do I not remember my own age? People get mad at me when I don't remember their birthday. Meanwhile, I literally cannot remember my own age. It's actually I feel like people can't even get mad at me for not remembering things. Thanks for the follow. If I didn't have a phone that like when my friends tell me their birthday, I've been this year I've been doing a lot better about putting things in my calendar or like in my alerts, like making like a reminder or an alert notif thing in my phone, cuz otherwise I won't remember at all. Something that I did start doing right around the time I met Nick and Nick and I started dating, I decided to do this thing where if you go on your phone app, if like you go to your contacts, if you go to your contacts and then you scroll down past like the phone number and the ringtone, you have something called like you have like notes. So this is Nick's. And I started making notes. So I have like pumpkin cookies. He really likes pumpkin cookies. So I just wrote that down because we were out at the store and he mentioned he really liked pumpkin cookies. So I was like, okay. Milk steamers. Nick, fun fact, Nick doesn't drink coffee. Which is funny because I drink a copious amount of coffee on a daily basis. I bet you if the doctors took a sample of my blood, there would be trace amounts of literal coffee caffeine in my veins. So it's just funny to me that Nick doesn't even like touch coffee or energy drinks, and meanwhile I have a crippling addiction to caffeine. So he drinks these things called milk steamers. So if he ever goes to a coffee shop with me, he'll either get a matcha or he'll get a milk steamer, which is basically like whole milk with a little bit of creamer in it, like the tiniest bit, or like a couple pumps of vanilla and just steamed really hot, like whipped and steamed. So it's almost like vanilla hot chocolate vibes. And so I wrote that down. And I also have, like, if I go to, it also has his birthday. His birthday is November 18th. I have the same thing with some of my friends. Like, if I go to, let's see, if I go to my friend Lolo, I'm pretty sure I have some down there. Yeah, no, I only have her address there, which I'm not going to share. Shoot. Let's see. Maybe Allison? Nope. Okay, well, I guess those people were in my life before I started doing that. Who came in my life after Nick? Okay. Psych. Sorry, guys. Sorry, chat. I definitely did it for other people, but I've been getting better at doing it. I just also haven't been hanging out with people as much. Thanks for the follow. Marino, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Hi, Marino. How are you? How are you, fella? Hi, Hannah. This is your semi-annual reminder that you are truly my favorite streamer. You created the single most influential thing in my life with your community. I legitimately can never thank you enough for that. And not even to mention your streams, my favorite thing just behind sliced bread. I really like bread. But with me pretty sick right now, you're a huge comfort. Thanks. And then this emote. Aw, that's actually so sweet. That's actually so sweet. It's literally as sweet as those vanilla steamers I was mentioning. Aw, chat. Can we just get a aw in chat? Aw. Thanks for the follow. Thank you. Krusty Mustard, LT Krusty Mustard. Thank you so 10 gifted subs is actually a massive amount. That's crazy. Can we get some W's in chat for Krusty Mustard? Krusty Mustard, have you ever had Krusty Mustard? How did you come up with your username? It always boggles my mind how the funny stories people have with. I'm finna fight one of you guys. I'm finna actually. I know I can't even do 10 push-ups, but it still should be intimidating enough. Like, I can still slap. I can kick. I have strong legs. Hey, Hannah, by the way, thank you so much for a follow. Wait to be in a permanent house to commit to the gym. Why? Give me your reason why. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, I post on my Instagram story like a Snapchat half the time. I'll either be MIA for like a couple weeks, or I'll be posting like nonstop, like literal like rant sessions, like it's Snapchat and I'm getting paid for it, but I'm not. Thank you for the follow on my Insta stories. And on my Insta story today, I was talking about. Darn, what was I talking about? Oh, gym. Yes. Yes, gym. So I want to go to the gym, chat. Funny story. Likely story. I really do. For this whole past year, I think if you have been, following along with me on this journey, I have wanted to start lifting heavy weights and putting them back down for about 2 years now. For a long time, the reason I couldn't do it was because I did not have a car. Funny, right? It's also another reason why I don't let other people drive my car. I went 2 years of my adult life, working a full-time job without a car. And it was hard, to say the least. It was difficult. I would Uber Eats 1 meal a day, and I would only eat that. I would split it into 2 meals. I get like Panda Express or Chipotle, and I'd like cut it in half and eat half in the late morning, early afternoon, and then half in the evening for dinner, and then I would get like a Diet Coke to help suppress the appetite. That was the life I was leading for probably about. I was probably leading a similar life to that for probably about 3 or 4 years. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, y'all think that I had it good to start. Actually, I don't think all of y'all think that. Thanks for a follow, but I do know there's definitely some people who really think that I just had my life made for me before this. Don't get me wrong, this is a massive blessing. I don't deserve anything I have right now, but I did spend majority of my life struggling a lot. Thanks for the follow. So, how many subs was it to pay for Hannah's rehab? From what? My rehab from what? I don't do drugs or drink. I don't even drink alcohol. Rehab from what? From the voices? You mean therapy? I already go to therapy. You might not be able to tell, but I'm actually a lot better than I was a couple years ago. Crusty mustard. Yo. 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 My rehab from caffeine. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I do have an addiction to caffeine. That's actually a problem I have. Crusty mustard, thank you so much for helping trying to send me to rehab for caffeine. The problem is I don't want help. I could stop anytime I wanted to. I could stop drinking coffee anytime. Anytime I wanted to. I just don't want help. I just don't want to. I just don't want to get better. I like my addiction to caffeine. What's wrong with that? Stop shaming my caffeine addiction, chat. It's always positivity this, positivity that. Accept everyone. Except when I have a crippling, raging addiction to caffeine, then there's a problem. Anyways. I'm gonna call hogwash. That's a good one. Hogwash is good. That's good. Let me just mentally add that to the vocabulary. Yeah, hogwash. Very good. Thanks for the follow, Zaku Sound. Thanks for the Prime sub. You know what's funny? Oh, wait. I never finished my story. Rick, thank you so much for follow. I have to burp. I held that one in a little bit, chat. Just for you. Just so you wouldn't have to deal with my stink. Ooh, that is a good question, Jaredog. Hannah, side note, but will the Minecraft server be making a comeback? Yes, I think it will. I think the problem is I haven't been able to be consistent with it, and I also haven't been able to find a way the thing about Minecraft servers is they're so fun. They're actually so fun. But after a while, most everything's already been done, and then it's just a building contest between everyone, and then it's really boring. And new people won't want to join, right? So I'm just trying to figure out, and the thing about modded Minecraft servers is that usually it's a way too much, or people will complete that anyways, or it's a modded Minecraft server and half the people who would want to join, it's too intimidating to try to figure out how to download the mods and stuff, because to a lot of people that is intimidating. Thanks for the follow. So I'm just trying to figure it out. When I figure it out, I'll let you know. I'll get back to you on that. Hey, chat. I really have to pee. Can you give me a moment, please? I'll be right back. I'm going to put the BRB stream soon screen back. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be super fast. And then I will tell you guys the little story time of the gym thing and ask you guys a couple questions about that. And then I also want to tell you guys about the dream I had last night because it was oddly specific. And I also have some questions about that. Okay. So, without further ado, stick around. I'm literally going to be like 2 minutes though. I'm not even going to be that long.
Listen! Firms has just tipped $20.
Pierdolę, patrzcie co spotkałem. Bóbr, kurwa! Ja pierdolę, jakie bydle! Bober!
I took way too long. I got a call, chat. I got distracted. So I went and grabbed a banana nut muffin. I made this myself. Little mukbang moment. Wow. What is Nightbot saying? What's going on with Nightbot, chat? It's hot. I heat it up in the microwave. Makes it yummier. But she's been so out of touch. Sorry. Shoyo, thank you so much for the sub. Shoyo! May God bless you, Hannah. Can't believe 18 months. Aw, he's 18 months old, chat. Was it good, Jailsu? Did it come out good? Did you make, like, the loaf? The loaf of banana bread? I don't really... I understand milk with cookie, milk with muffin, milk with pastry people. I've never been a milk with pastry person. I've been a coffee with pastry person, like a croissant with a coffee. Nothing can top that. But like milk, I've never been a huge milk drinker. Which is funny because I'm not short. I'm not small. I'm taller than the average woman. People, you guys always make fun of me. You guys say I'm small. You guys will say I'm short, but it's actually propaganda. That's actually propaganda. I'm actually quite tall for a woman. I am. It doesn't help though, because Nick is really tall. So when I stand next to Nick, you guys think I'm shorter, but it's just because he's really tall. He's like 6'3". Talking to a 5'11" girl right now? My goodness. I'm not 5'11". I'm just above average. Stop! Stop with your gunshot stuff. Thanks for the follow. Nick is perfect Pookie height. Tiny but mighty. Yeah, I would say average for a woman is 5'5", I'm pretty sure. Sorry, it's hard to talk and eat. I run out of breath really easily. That was my last bite, though. Can I raise both eyebrows separately? I can try. Let me drink some water first. Not sponsored by Awala, but they definitely should sponsor me. Awala collab win? Imagine if I had, like, in my merch collection, an Awala, a custom Awala. That would be sick. I think I would actually, like, I would probably just, like, bring my water bottle everywhere more than I already do. And, just shove it in people's face all the time. Have you seen my water bottle? It's my own brand! That'd be sick. Thanks for the follow. One sec, I have to burp, and then I'll try the eyebrow thing. Why am I out of breath? That was a crazy burp. That one was crazy. Okay. It wasn't very loud, but there was definitely like some depth to that burp. Like there is a lot going on there. Okay, eyebrows. Tell me if one of them raises, chat. I don't think I can. I honestly don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do it. Yeah, I think I can safely say I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to disappoint. If I could do the Chad face for you guys, I would. I can do this. What's good? Thanks for the follow. Chat, so I had a dream last night. Actually, let's talk about the gym thing first. I said I would. So for those of you who don't know, I've been trying to get into weightlifting so much recently. I'm on the skinnier side, but I'm what you'd like to call skinny fat, which isn't like fat or anything. It's just it's where you don't have like muscle tone or definition on your body, but you're skinny. And it almost looks like you almost look like it's more common in females, but you almost look like you do have fat on you, but you don't. Like you're still skinny. It doesn't. You can Google skinny fat and get like some pictures of what it looks like. But yeah, so I'm what you would call that, and it doesn't mean that I'm like fat by any means or chubby or anything like that. It just means that I don't have enough muscle to show through. Like even if my okay, Jilsu. But like even if I lost like weight or something, even if I got even skinnier than I am now, I still wouldn't look lean or anything. I would just look skinny, which isn't always the most, I don't know, it's not what I enjoy it. Yes, skinny but out of shape. But also not fully out of shape. Like I can run a couple miles or do a HIIT workout. I just don't have the muscle mass. And so whenever you see like those models or celebrities that are really skinny or tiny, thanks for the follow. Or those girls in college that are skinny and tiny, but they look like lean, like they have like maybe abs or like they look a little toned or a little strong, but not really because they're small. Thanks for a follow. That's usually from lifting heavy weights or playing a sport really intensely for most their life, and then they stop playing it and they lose a lot of like weight because they're not eating a lot or whatever, or their metabolism's super high, and then they look lean, they look fit but skinny. But if you're like me and you didn't grow up playing a sport, I didn't grow up playing sports really or grow up active. I was so lazy in high school. I would literally go out of my way to not move my body in high school. I spent majority of high school watching PewDiePie and Markiplier on YouTube at home alone, eating Little Debbie zebra cakes and cosmic brownies and oatmeal cream pies. Oh, oatmeal cream pies are fire. And Cheez-Its, the extra toasted kind. And so that's kind of how I spent most of my high school. So all that to say, I don't really have muscle. I did go to the gym for about a year of my life pretty consistently when I was 19 or 20. So more than 3 years ago, I went for a year to the gym somewhat consistently, but I only ever hit legs because I was scared to hit anything else. Thanks for the follow, because that was before, it was when there was a lot of propaganda on the women's side of the internet of lifting weights making you look bulky and stuff, so it scared me. Thanks for the follow, him again. Thank you so much. That's not a follow. That wasn't a follow. Those are subs. That banana. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Fiddlesticks. Him again. Thank you so much for the subs. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry.
Pierdolę, patrzcie co spotkałem.
Thank you.
Bubr,
Thank you
kurwa.
very much.
Ja
Bobor.
pierdolę, jakie
Bobor.
bydlę.
Can you guys hear alerts, by the way?
Bobber.
I don't think I ever got a consensus on that. Hi, Yoli. Yoli. Yeah, y'all got those alerts? Y'all got those alerts be alertin'? Those alerts be alertin' for real, for real. Okay, bet. Thank you, Quiz. So, thanks for the follow, Eddie. So, basically, long story short, I say that a lot. I'm so conscious of my words today. I just don't have a lot of muscle, so I'm skinny fat. So I've been wanting to work out and start lifting heavy weights. It's been about a year of me trying to get to the gym. Probably, actually 2 years of me trying to get to the gym. The first year, I didn't have a car, and I lived really far. Like, it would take me like an hour to run to go to get to the gym where I was living at the time. So I just was not, and I didn't have a car, and I didn't have a lot of income. Like 2 years ago, I was probably like the most broke I ever was. Literally the only reason I was able to like do anything was because you guys would like gift me things or like. Sorry, I didn't hear it at first, so I took too long to react. So I'll give you guys this. It was good, baby girl. Okay, anyways. I hope that made up for that. So then this past year, every time that I went to go sign up for a gym, I ended up moving houses or places. So if you guys don't know, this whole past year, let's start with January. So last January, the roommate or the housemate that I was living with at the time, my friend at the time, and I were not having a great time together. She was going through some things, and I was still not, I wasn't mature enough to handle everything super well, first of all, but second of all, like a lot of the house rules that we made were just, they were just being broken, and I felt very like disrespected, and it was just, and I felt really uncomfortable in my own home because we started fighting and stuff. It was just not good. So I was just like, dang, okay, well this kind of sucks. So the first, like from like December, all the way to when I ended up moving out, which was, when was it? Let me look at a calendar real quick, chat. What month? Yeah, I'd say last December all the way to, I think I moved out end of February. No, I moved out March, or like right before the beginning of April. And that was like, I just didn't have time to go to the gym nor the funds, because I won't get too into it because we're on good terms now, me and that person, and I totally, people make mistakes, people struggle in life, and sometimes that can come out on other people, and it sucks, but it happens. I've been that person to other people before, especially as I was growing and maturing, and she's younger than me, so there's also that, so just lots of grace there for that situation. So I'm not going to go too into it, but the main issue was that I ended up spending a lot of money to end that lease early, and it was mostly like on me, and that was just a really heavy weight at the time and took a lot of my money, a lot of my time, and a lot of my mental and emotional capacity. So I also wasn't able to stream as much, so I wasn't able to even make a lot of that money back. And so that happened, and so I wasn't able to get a gym membership during that, and then I moved out from there, and then I moved into Nick's parents were really kind, and they were like, okay, we'll let you stay with us for the summer while you figure out, like, that way you don't have to sign another lease immediately, because I was thinking about moving out of state and stuff, and I just didn't know what to expect. I was not ready to sign another lease at another place, but I was ready to if I needed to. But so I actually finally got a car that February, so I finally had a car now, But I moved into Nick's parents' house, which I love his parents so much. But there was the added aspect now of like, imagine going back to being under your parents' roof, but now it's somebody else's parents' roof. But this is somebody that you see yourself with long term. So like, there was just like, I really struggled a lot with being mentally aware that his parents were always in the house and like could see every move I did. Like, if I accidentally dropped any makeup on the carpet or did something, like even if they were really sweet about it, it just was really stressful for me to think. I know I say long story short so much. It was just really stressful to me to be in that situation. But at the same time, like there was pros and cons. Like I saved a lot of money being able to do that, but I also like was just mentally not doing great. And I had to slow down on being able to pump out content. I wasn't able to film in most of the house, so I couldn't film or take pictures in the kitchen or in the neighborhood or anything. The only area I had was that little area where you guys saw me streaming and the bedroom I was in. But I wasn't able to have like my stream set up in my room. Anyways, so it was a blessing, but there was also a lot of cons to it, and it was hard and stressful mentally. So I ended up eventually, I think I knew I was gonna leave, so I had a hard time deciding to get a gym membership. I finally decided to get that gym membership, and then I was only there for about 2 or 3 months, but I ended up traveling a few times during that time because I helped establish a prayer house with my church, and then I also had a little family vacation thing, and then I also had like a brand deal thing, and so I wasn't able to take advantage of the gym membership I had even the time that I was there, and then I had to end it pretty shortly after because I was moving again. And then for those of you who don't know, I ended up moving out to LA for a little bit, and then I couldn't find the place. I just couldn't find the place in LA, and it was really difficult. And so then I came back here for Christmas. I went back to Texas for Christmas, and then I actually went to Louisiana for Christmas because that's where I was born. And then I went back to LA, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna find the place now. You know, it's the new year. Usually a lot of new places pop up around January. This should be good. We're good, right? And then the Palisades fires happened, and like all the terrible fires in LA. And so I was like, you know what? I have a feeling that like I think I was supposed to be here for the time I was, but like there's a lot of like prayer and stuff. I really think that like my time here is up and I need to like go somewhere else. So one of the places I originally was going to go, thanks for a follow, which is where I am right now, is Utah. So I'm currently in Utah, and I'm finally here. And even now, I'm like, oh, I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to be. So I've just been doing a lot of prayer and stuff. But I do think that I'm going to end up settling here for the rest of the year. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I have like a really stuffy nose.
Sniffing that K, did you feel the hole?
Sorry, that was weird. I don't know why that happened. Oh, thanks, Firms. Yeah, so I think this is where I am long term. So all that to be said, I was thinking about getting a gym membership here. However, the place that I'm in right now, it comes with a gym. There is like a little gym here, but it technically has everything I need to start lifting, but it's like I would have to substitute some workouts, and it's also like really small. So whenever like people are in there, like there's like one thing of each equipment, and there's less people there, right, than an actual gym, but there's also less equipment, so it feels like there's always
Sniffing that K, did you feel the hole?
Okay, perfect.
So it feels like that was weird. It feels like there's always oh, I have to blow my nose again. I'm sorry you had to listen to that. I just had to do it immediately. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my gosh, that scared me. I was literally just trying to blow my nose, y'all. Yeah, you scared the snot out of me. Oh, that's funny. Bro, help me blow my nose. No, the stuffiness is from allergies. Strangely, even though Utah's somewhere where like people don't usually get allergies like that, I guess because it's the mountains. Like I'm at a higher elevation now. And like because it's mountainy area, I've been getting, like, I have had a non-stop stuffy nose. So I started taking Zyrtec, but the thing about Zyrtec or, like, any allergy medicine is it takes, like, a couple weeks to kick in because your body has to start, like, for it to, like, start being used by your body. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. Anyways. So long story short, there's a place here. Oh my gosh, I need to stop saying that. Long story short, stupidness. There's a place here, and I can work out here for free. Technically, but it also means that a lot of the equipment, there's a lot of cons to it for me specifically. Maybe I'm just a little, prissy about it or high maintenance. I don't know. So I was just thinking, okay, well maybe there's a gym nearby that's a really nice one, but it's not like crazy expensive. Maybe I get a gym membership. But the problem with that is there is a $80 cancellation fee. So thank you so much for a follow, Kagami. If I, for whatever reason, need to cancel that membership or end up moving somewhere else again, I don't know, which I never know anymore. That's another part of my case is I don't think I am going to move again. And I also will never know because every time I think that I'm going to settle down, I don't. So I just don't know. So am I just going to be stuck forever just without, I don't know. It's getting exhausting to like base everything on a temporary basis. But yeah, I'm wondering if maybe they have like salespeople there. You know how every gym you can go in and talk to the salespeople because they get a percent if you sign like the contract to join the gym through these people. Well, I was thinking maybe I could go in and like try to finesse the system and get them to write down in writing that I wouldn't have to do an $80 cancellation fee if I went with them. But that's also a maybe. That's a heavy maybe that even works. But even then, like, I'm just like, should I do it? Should I get a gym membership or should I just not? Should I start the gym membership? Yeah. So what do you think, chat? That compilation is going to be an hour long of me saying long story short. You know those, like, videos on Instagram or TikTok where it's, like a sermon or, like, a real estate, like, tour? And they're like, I let my Gen Z intern or whatever edit it this time. And it's literally, like, they just edit every, like, random word together. It's like half a word over and over. It's just going to be like that kind of edit, but me saying long story short and then like blowing my nose and then like some other stupid thing. Thanks for a follow. I love my gym. It's Planet Fitness, but I enjoy it. I actually, whenever I did weightlift, when I was consistent that one year, I started for half the year I was at Planet Fitness and the other half of the year I was at LA Fitness, or not LA Fitness. I was at Lifetime. I don't know what possessed me to decide to spend my money on going to Lifetime Fitness. It is not worth the money. Unless you're just like a little rich kid who has the excess money, it's not worth it, especially as a woman or a young man. Like if you're in your 20s and you start working out at, or a teenager even, and you start working out at Lifetime Fitness, the amount of people that are going to approach you to try to get you into a pyramid scheme is insane. The amount of pyramid schemes that people tried to get me to be a part of. And I was just showing up. I was just trying to work out. Like, I literally would get so annoyed. I would sit there and try to do my sets. And as you guys know, I love people and I'm a little extrovert. So I have a really hard time just telling people, no, I don't want to talk. Or like, hey, I'm done talking. I want to get back to my workout. Because I'm really, like, I feel like I can be overly nice in that department. And I just remember it was so annoying because no matter where I went, I could be in the freaking sauna. And somebody would sit down and start a conversation. And it started out really nice. And then boom. Joined my pyramid scheme. It's like, ma'am, I'm in the middle of doing some bicep curls. I haven't even gotten through my first set, and you're asking me to join a pyramid scheme, and you won't leave me alone. I get asked for spots a lot. Only ever told one guy no, and it was because of the tattoos he had. What were the tattoos he had? I ask, questioningly. I'm gonna start talking like a Reddit moderator in third person. Hey, pizza man. You say you, but you probably left. Confederate flag, SS bolts, and a swastika. Oh! Oh! Triple ringer. Oh! Youch! That's crazy. Bro could spot it from a mile away. That's actually insane. Hunter! Yo, Hunter! Yo! Y'all don't even know Hunter Wiz. How am I... The fact I'm not following you. The fact I'm actually not following you. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. I'm gonna gift you a sub for your forgiveness, actually. Please. How are you guys? Hunter is a really awesome Twitch streamer and a really, like, he's kind of funny, I guess, guy that I met at TwitchCon. And I'm going to see him next time at TwitchCon as well. Okay, wait.
Fade.
Low taper fade. But yeah, so basically go follow him. Congratulations. Can you guys hear the alert? Is it actually fixed, chat? This song is kind of low beat. I was just talking about if I should get a gym membership, Hunter. How have you been? What have you been up to? You're going to TwitchCon next year, right? I'm still really young. Like, I don't know if you've had a similar chat. If any of you guys have ever streamed before or like consistently streamed before, specifically talking to you, Hunter, because that's kind of like the thing that you do or whatever. When you take a long break from streaming and you come back to it, do you not just feel like super, super awkward? Bubur.
Bubr, kurwa.
I get so awkward. I
pierdolę,
feel
jakie
like I just
byle.
forget how to be online.
Bubber.
Like, chronically online, no, that's easy. Brain rot, easy. But like, I forget how to talk to a chat. Like, I just forget how to talk. I feel like my social skills turn to ashes. It's like Thanos in the Infinity Stone. Every time I try to pick up streaming again, it's like he snapped half my understanding of what it means to be a streamer. Talking hard. Yes, precisely. Get the membership, get swole, bruv. You know what? I might get that membership now. You know what? You actually sold me, mister. The only break I take is usually TwitchCon. If I miss more than a week, I would implode. No, actually, tell me why I was actually having withdrawal symptoms. Thank you so much for a follow, you mad gaming. I was actually having withdrawal symptoms. I went 6 months. 6 months without any gaming. And you were there. You remember? You could testify to this, Hunter. There was a like LAN party, like PC cafe vibe at TwitchCon, and every time we passed it, I was itching. Like, you could physically see me itching to go try to play games. I was at TwitchCon to hang out with friends and meet other streamers and do all these things, and I still just wanted to sit there and play games so bad. I still don't know why I haven't gone to a PC cafe. When I was in LA, there was like a PC cafe that wasn't even that expensive, and I thought about going, but I didn't. Because I always had a reason why I shouldn't. But at least I touched grass. So there's that. I did play on my Nintendo Switch for the first time in a long time, though. And that was fun. I beat the entirety of Pokemon Violet. Yeah, I remember when we met you, you said you hadn't streamed in a while. This is, Hunter, this is like my, technically, fourth stream ever back in like 6 months. So I'm still I'm still super out of it. Like, I'm surprised that you guys are even in chat. Like, why am I relevant to anyone? Why are you guys even watching me? I was gone for so long. It was literally a time skip, y'all. ASM, thanks for the follow. What did you guys fill with your time? What kind of filler episodes you guys had going on? Oh yeah, are you guys okay from the fires? Yeah, luckily we're fine, but I just don't know if we're gonna end up back. I don't think we're gonna end up back in LA anymore because of the fires. I just feel like it was a redirection type of thing. Queso? Casio? Is it queso or Casio? Kanji, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I think so. Nick moved out to LA with me, by the way. And I was looking for a place really, really, really hard. And every time I found something, it just, for some reason, would fall through. And I do feel like I was supposed to be in LA during the time I was, because a lot of really cool, really awesome, and like solidifying things happened while I was there that were like, and like character building things happened while I was there. Like super, it was almost like a big character arc going to LA. Like if you watched an anime, that was my character building arc. And it was huge and it was awesome. But also hard. But for some reason I just couldn't find a place. So I was like, I don't know why I felt like I really felt like the Lord called me out here. I don't really understand. And couldn't find a place. And so I was like, okay, you know what? Like, I don't know why. It was nearing Christmas, and I knew I was going to go back home for Christmas, and I was going to come back in, like, a new Airbnb and everything. And I was in prayer, and I really felt like on my heart, I was like, I have a feeling there's a reason I haven't gotten a place yet, and I feel like it has something to, like, I really feel like it has something to do with the new year, that it needs to be put off until January, because if I were to get something now, I don't know what it would be. I don't know if it would be taxes. I don't know if it would be, like, getting screwed over in a contract. I really had no idea, but I just felt like it was something super unexpected, something I wouldn't expect that was going to happen, and I was being protected by not getting a place until January for whatever reason. And so January rolls around. I'm back in LA, and I start looking at places, and I actually found a place. I was like, oh, you know what? Like, I might apply, but for some reason I put it off like a couple days. 3 days later, I went to go apply, and the power went out of the Airbnb I was in. And I was very confused, and it was super windy outside. I was very confused what was going on. Lo and behold, I found out that night, and the following next 3 days, it getting worse and worse. The Palisades fire, like all the fires that were happening were massive and they were huge. And a lot of the places I was looking at moving into were in those areas. So praise God I didn't get a place and that things fell through whenever I did look at places. But then I kind of felt like, okay, well, suddenly I felt like there was something lifting. Like, I almost felt like it was a redirection of life. Like, I felt like I was supposed to be in LA for the time that I was, to make the connections I did, to get the community I did, and to go through the character building that I did. And then, but after the fires, I just felt like, okay, like, I think it's time to go. Like, I feel like I'm good to go. Like, and I thought maybe, like, and I still, like, I'm leaving an opening for the Lord to speak but if if being here isn't good or whatever, but I don't know. I feel like I'm probably not gonna. I don't know. I just I felt like a relief, like a burden was just taken off. Like I don't need to be there anymore. And I don't know. I feel like I needed to be there when I did, and I feel like I'm not supposed to be there anymore. So just trying to let the Lord lead my life, but sometimes it is so frustrating because he protected me. As you can see, I was very protected, but up until that point, I was so confused. I was getting so mad at God. I was literally in my prayers. I was like, dude, Jesus, what is this? I can't do it. This sucks. Help me to enjoy whatever you're doing, because I'm not enjoying it and I want to. You say your yoke is easy and your burden is light. Remind me what that means and what that's like. And so it was really hard when I couldn't find a place and I was just confused why not, cuz I felt like he led us there. But then lo and behold, protected us. So it's just funny. It's funny how when you're submitting yourself to like his plan, sometimes in the moment you think it sucks. It's kind of like being a little kid and your parents are like, clean your room or something like that, and you're like, I don't want to clean my room. This sucks. But then you clean your room, and then when your friends come over, they think your room is so cool and awesome because it's clean, and you feel really good about falling asleep in your room after it being clean. And you didn't understand why your parents wanted you to clean it, because you don't need a clean room. You're chilling. But after it's clean, you're like, wait, I actually really love this, and I'm so glad that I did that. It's kind of like that. Or like taking a shower. You know when your parents used to try to get you to take a shower when you were a kid all the time? And then you throw a fit to not take a shower, but the moment you get in the shower, you're like, wait, I don't want to get out of the shower. I love the shower. It feels like that. Cause like biblically God is our dad. So like biblically marriage is a physical here on earth marriage is a representation of our relationship with Jesus individually, and parents, like mothers and fathers to children, is a physical representation here on earth of God the Father with us. I started taking cold showers. I hate cold showers so much. One thing about Utah is they have true winters, and it gets freaking cold out here. Like, it snows pretty often because it's mountains, right? But the water heater at the place I'm staying right now, it needs a cleaning or an updating or something, because the hot water will run out after 20 minutes. And because I have such long hair, when I take an everything shower, like I have to shave and like wash my hair and stuff, it takes me at least 30 minutes. So I get 20 minutes of me like rushing as fast as I possibly can to finish showering. And then I have to do like 10 minutes of like kind of arching my back to like halfway get my hair finished washing, and it sucks. 20 minutes is plenty if you don't have to do an everything shower. But it's also not plenty if I want to like relax, like have a relaxing shower, cuz I don't know about you guys, but every now and then, even whenever showers took less time for me, usually once every other week, I would want to take like a 30 to 40 minute shower, cuz like a really hot one. And it was only like maybe twice a month I would do that, and it's just the most relaxing. Like, I would just sit there and pray or cry or meditate or whatever, and it was so relaxing. But yeah, I can't do that here. I literally can't. It goes from hot to like super cold so fast. I don't need it because my hair has a lot of oils. I used to think I had oily hair. I think I have pretty dry hair, actually. Getting extensions has changed how I take care of my hair. And I've never been somebody who like actually like put effort into taking care of her hair too much. I just would blow dry it every day and like I would wash my hair every day. which isn't healthy for you. And so after getting extensions, because it just takes so much effort to take care of them, I learned like every 2 or 3 days I'll wash my hair, and that putting like oil on the ends of your hair and using heat protectant spray and the whole 9 yards. Extensions last probably, the same set of extensions will last a little over a year, maybe a year and a half, depending on how you take care of it. You will have to go in to get them moved up, though, every now and then, which does cost a bit of money. Like, there's maintenance. There's maintenance fees to extensions. So every, like, 3 to 6 months, depending on how you take care of your hair, thank you for the follow, you need to go back to the salon to get, like, your extensions fixed, basically. But you buy one set of extensions, and then they use the same extensions to keep taking care of it. But eventually those extensions get split ends just like your hair, and you trim them a lot, and eventually it's just like you need a new pair of extensions. That's usually about a year to a year and a half in, depending on how you take care of it. Buying the extensions up front is the most expensive part. Like my extensions, and I have really long hair. My extensions, this is probably one of the most expensive purchases I made, was my extensions originally. However, these are different extensions than the ones I originally purchased, but they're very similar. I got these for free just because I did work with like a brand kinda. Thanks for the follow. So when I got my hair done, I was literally there like the whole day filming stuff. So I literally got to the place at like 7 a.m. and I left at like 6 p.m. Filming stuff on camera and like doing videos and stuff for them. So I got it for free, which is a super blessing. But I did originally buy my original extensions, and my original extensions were about this length. So I can tell you how much they cost. So this is where my butt starts. Like, these are about, and I'm wearing a hoodie, so it makes them come, like, this is my hip. See my hip bone? Like, this is where my hip starts. It's lower than that. So, like it goes past where, like, the start of my underwear would be. Like, these are really long extensions. These would probably run you, for the extensions alone, it'd probably run you, like, 1,300.
Huh?
For 3 rows of this long extensions. My real hair is still pretty long. Like, if I were to pick my real hair out, let me get my real hair. This is my real hair. This is how long my real hair is. I think, so, like, I have layers, so my real hair is actually, like, slightly longer. My real hair goes, like, right here. This is where my real hair goes, probably about right here. So I added this much extra length on. This is like the length of my water bottle worth of hair. So yeah, just to give you guys, the dudes, to give the girls some more info, and the dudes now if you ever get a wife or a girlfriend, you know how expensive she's gonna cost. I will say something I've always said, thank you so much for a follow, is I may be high maintenance. I may be a high maintenance girly, right? But I pay for myself. So it doesn't matter. I wish I could be a low maintenance girly. I really do. I wish I didn't care so much. I wish I didn't like fashion or makeup or hair or gaming or drawing on my, like, digital art, like, all the expensive hobbies. I wish I didn't care so much. I wish I didn't like these things that I do. I wish I could be a low-maintenance girl who was just like, you know what? Literally don't care. Just gonna throw my hair in a messy bun and wear some sweats. And I do wear sweats all the time, but I care in different ways. But I'm not. I tried to be. I've tried to be. I'm just not. I'm a high-maintenance girl. And whatever. There's no shame. There's no shame in it. I pay for myself. So it's no big deal. The one thing I kind of overspend on is shoes. What kind of shoes? Chat, how do you feel about Sambas? I think they're not as cool as everybody chalks them out to be. I think they look cute. I think they're cute. But I think they're kind of a mid shoe for how much people are paying. My wife is low maintenance, always has been. Bro, you hit the jackpot then. At least she doesn't cost, like, if I didn't pay for myself, I would cost Nick so much money. If like, my maintenance and stuff, like, oh my gosh. Yeah, if I was just a stay-at-home lady wife, and I didn't make my own schmoolaws, thank you so much for a follow, which I love the idea of being a stay-at-home lady wife, but I would be very expensive, and I feel like that sucks. I wish I wasn't. Like, I wouldn't want to put that on someone. No, literally, osmosis. Thanks for the follow. Nails, hair, eyebrows, and lashes. Gotta slay all day. No, literally. A lot of people, if you're a man, listen up. And if you're a woman, also listen up. Because this is important. I never understood it. A lot of people don't realize that all these girls on Instagram, including me. Here. Come in close. Come in close. Come in close. All right. You listening? Are you listening? None of the girls online look like that naturally. Listen to me again. I'm not talking about filters. They look like that in real life, yes. A lot of girls on Instagram, a lot of those girls online do look like that in real life. They actually do look like that in real life. But they're not natural. Most high school girls these days aren't natural. Do you know what I mean by that? I'm not natural. My hair is not naturally red. My hair has extensions in it. Any woman you see online with perfect long hair or voluminous hair, 90% of the time, it's extensions, in which they pay thousands of dollars of upkeep every few months. Getting your brows laminated. My brows don't naturally look this good. They never have until I started paying someone to do them every 4 months. My lashes have never curled so well or looked so good or perfect until I started paying someone to laminate them every 4 months. My lashes and brows combined cost me about $300 to $400 every 4 months. Sometimes I'll skip it because I can't afford it. Most women are not tan, especially in the winter. Most women are not tan, especially in the winter. It is self-tanner or tanning beds. It is a lie if they tell you no. Or they just have, they travel or live in Hawaii or something stupid like that. Most women don't have a beautiful, perfect closet where they have cute fits all day or wear a whole bunch of jewelry every day. They get sent these things. The woman online gets sent these things, or they make so much money that they spend a lot of money on being able to take care of those things. They also have more time in their day to spend 2 to 3 hours getting ready. Women do not wake up with blowouts in their hair, with perfect hair. They have more time in their day to do that. Skincare is expensive. Most of these women get facials as well. If you see a woman without a lot of blackheads, it's not done with skincare at home. They get facials. They get CO2 facials, which can run you about $800, if not more. Filler. Let's talk about filler and Botox. 90% of women in their 20s online or even in person, there's even high schoolers, especially here in Utah, it's a big problem. You know how people always say, like, oh, the girls in Utah, the blonde Utah girls are so pretty. A lot of these high schoolers are getting Botox. And you can't tell. Most of you men in the chat, you think you can tell when a woman isn't natural. You can't. They do it naturally. You can get those things and make it look natural. You think that you can tell, but you can't. It's same with women. Some woman can't. I can't even tell sometimes. And I'm a woman who has seen it done. So, coming close. Next time you see a woman online that you compare yourself to, and men, next time you ever think that the woman you see in TV shows or on social media are what a natural woman looks like, even if they look naturally beautiful, even when they're not wearing makeup, okay? They're not natural. It costs money to look like that. That's in money. That's not in working out or eating healthy. That definitely helps, and that's definitely a part of it, but they don't look that way even without makeup just because they eat healthy and work out. They spend money. They have money and time. That's it. So if you want your wife or your woman to look like that, don't shame her because she wants to spend money on looking good. Oh yeah, getting my nails done. Girls can grow out their nails this long naturally. It is very difficult. Very difficult. So yes, getting your nails done costs extra money. Unless you want her to have stubby little Patrick the Starfish nails. Okay. So I'm glad we had that talk, chat. I'm glad we had that talk. Oh, also, just for those of you who are Christian and have this weird, like, shame on women for caring about their looks, for being Christian, did you know that biblically, the Lord places a lot of emphasis on certain people's looks, like Esther in the Bible? She became, right, like the king's bride and saved the Jews because of her beauty and glorified God because of her physical looks here on earth. Looks aren't evil. So next time you want to shame someone, or next time you want to compare yourself to someone online, or even in person, because they look the same in person. It's not just filters. Though that is a big issue online. No one's natural. None of these beautiful, natural-looking women are natural. Even when I don't wear makeup and I look great, I get my nails done, I get my hair done, I get my brows done, I get my lashes done, I wear self-tanner, I whiten my teeth. I wear contacts. If you guys saw me, I'll show you guys my glasses right now. These are my glasses. They make my eyes smaller. They're not cute glasses. I have such thick lenses that they make my eyes smaller, so I have to wear contacts. I'll show you guys what I look like before going to bed most of the time. One sec. I have a picture of me with my hair in sock curls, with my glasses, with my self-tanner on. It's not a pretty picture, I'll tell you that. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. It's around here somewhere. It's around here somewhere. A little somewhere. Hold up. Hey, what's good? I definitely have it somewhere here, and for some reason I'm having such a hard time finding it. I take pictures all the time like this, and now I can't find it? Strange. Huh. Maybe if I go to this, and then I go to... I think it was in favorites. Well, maybe not. Maybe I don't have a photo. Maybe I accidentally deleted it. Darn, I wanted to show you guys. Huh. Sorry, chat. Sorry to disappointment. To disappointment? I mean, to disappoint.
Huh?
What? What the heck? That's insane. No, but wait, because I actually don't know how to respond. The script. I don't have a script. Thank you. Oh my god, I actually... Whoa, okay. I don't know how to respond to that. I actually don't. Dance? I'm trying to dance like the emotes. I know. Thank you. Oh my gosh. That's so much. Whoa. I just don't know. I promised one last year and then got busy. I don't expect anything like that. Oh my gosh. Thank you, pigs. Oh. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve this love in my life. I really don't. I already cried like 3 times today. I was crying earlier today because I was listening to a song. It was actually a worship song and it was really pretty. But I was just like imagining walking down the aisle to the song. Like I was just thinking about my wedding. That's it. I was just thinking about my future wedding. And I started sobbing violently. And I was literally laughing at myself because I was like, the fact that I'm so emotional over this, I was laughing at myself while simultaneously sobbing violently. And then every time I stopped crying, I was like, okay, I'm done. I just would take a moment and then I'd start sobbing again. And I've done that twice today over different things. I also wrote a friend a letter today. Because a new thing that I'm doing is on my friends' birthdays, I'm trying to, on my Christian friends' birthdays, I want to pray to see if I can receive a word for them and then write something for them, like physically, like a letter, if I can. And so I was writing a letter for my friend today. And I, like, you know how sometimes, like, Holy Spirit just be doing the work? Sometimes you just be, like, writing and it just flows out of you. Well, that was happening. It was just like I was like writing something and then I'd read it. It was almost like I didn't think about it too much. And then I'd read it and I'd be like, dang, that's good. And so I wrote this. It was 4 pages. I wrote 4 pages of this letter for my friend. And I went back and I read it and I started sobbing violently again. Because it was just so beautiful. It was so pretty. Because yeah. Anyways, with an ink and quill for real. I'm trying to be that, like, you know how we always like complain, we're like, oh, I wish life was like how it was back in the day, you know? Well, I wish we would write romantic love letters or write our friends letters or have pen pals or stuff like that. It's like, okay, well, don't complain about it, do it. So, I'm doing it now, or at least I'm trying. No more complaining. Yeah, I wrote my friend an essay. It was a letter. I wrote her 4-page letter. When is next subathon? Oh my gosh, I'm scared now to do one. Chat, should we do a subathon this year? Should we do a subathon this year? I haven't done one in a long time. Thanks for a follow. I guess actually I did technically do a subathon. I did a 5-day subathon right before I moved. But I mean like a genuine subathon. I was kind of like, I feel like I cheated that subathon. It was too easy because I had to like bend the rules because I wasn't in my own place at the time. So like a real subathon. Should we do one this year? During summer, you think? Should we wait till summer or should we do it like right before summer? Once you're stable. I agree. I'm probably not going to do a subathon until I get a bit more stable and on my feet. Any stream longer than 4 hours is such a good time. Does that mean if it's under 4 hours, if it's 3 hours and 59 minutes, it's a bad time? Not good. Not good until it exceeds 4 hours. I'm back. Just had a long phone call about a reservation in 2 weeks to somewhere nice. Oh, that's so fun. That's really cute, doesn't? Bye, Henny. Okay. You know what, chat? I think I might be nearing the end for today. I might be kind of done streaming for the day, to be honest. For those of you who don't know, I'm just getting back to streaming, so I'm being very lenient with myself because I don't want to crash out and I don't want to burn out. So I'm just being very lenient on myself and I'm just kind of like trying to enjoy streaming. So I'm just streaming when I want to for how long I want until I think I have it in my About Me section. If you go to the About Me in Twitch, if you go to... Oh, Pigs! Pigs is going insane this stream. Thank you so much. Dude, I don't deserve this at all. I actually don't deserve this at all. Actually 0% deserve. I never told you guys. My dream last night was super intense. Give me a moment and I'll actually show you guys. Okay, in my About Me section, if you go, which by the way, I updated my About Me section, so it looks a lot cuter now. For those of you who don't know, I draw almost all of my own art, except for some of the emotes. A lot of the emotes, those were done by an artist on Etsy. But most of my art, I draw myself. And so I get really proud of myself or really excited. Like, my starting soon screen, I drew this. I drew this art. My Be Right Back screen, I drew all of this, including the coin that you guys see. I drew it all and colored it all. Let me wait till it gets to the next page. 1 sec. 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, like I draw all of this. And then if you guys like sub, you know how you see like the sub or the follow stuff, like the bunny or like the pictures of me when you guys sub or send bits or raid or whatever, I draw those as well. So I get really excited about this stuff. So if you go down to my About Me, I drew all of that. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. Thank you, Marino. Yay. I drew that as well. So thank you so much. So yeah, I put in my About Me section my stream schedule. So if you go there and you click it, it actually will put you'll see come to my stream schedule. However, if you go below that, it says like in caps, important, the schedule does not start until the February the 17th. So I'm kind of just streaming for funsies and like being super chill about streaming until February 17th. Then I will be way more consistent. I'll even have a schedule and the streams will probably be a bit longer as well. And I'll be doing a lot more gaming. So, yeah. How are you people alive? I just don't get it. There's just like this thing called breathing. You should try it. I do it on a daily basis, actually. I think it helps me a lot. But yeah, so if you guys want to go see that stuff, you should totally check that out. Also, my friend actually, you know what? Chat, do you wanna raid my friend Swaggy Cucumber, or do you wanna raid my friend Jonas? And I'll talk about my dream while we wait for the raid to go through. No, it's not over quite yet. We're still streaming. We're still going along. I guess Jonas it is. Swaggy's doing a subathon, so we'll probably end up raiding her again this week. Jonas is playing Deadlock right now, so I feel like it would be funny if y'all messed with him while he played Deadlock. Or if y'all continued to chat in his chat. I think because Jonas is like an esports player, like he's really good at playing games. That also means that his chat doesn't move as fast. Like it's not, you know how like with a personality streamer, the chat, like you guys are going to be way more interactive. His isn't as interactive because it's people watch him for his skill mostly, even though he has like the sweetest personality and he's funny, y'all. But y'all should definitely like liven up his chat for me. Give him some love. Make fun of him a little, make fun of me a little. Make it fun. Also, Hannah, about you not deserving it, you're right. But that's kind of the beauty of it, right? You managed to generate a community that loves you so much that they're willing to give you a livelihood. That's actually, yeah, that is insane. Speaks to what oh, golly gee, y'all got me oh, shucks, you guys got me absolutely flabbergasted once again. I'm going to continue talking like an old person for the rest of my life. I think you're tripping. His chat be chatting. Really? I don't know. I guess because the few times that I've jumped in, they weren't chatting. Maybe it was just the few times I jumped in, it was a bit more dead. But you're probably right. They probably do chat a lot. I just haven't been on Twitch as often, you know? I love it when chat is chatting. I love it when chat is chatting as well. Also, before you guys go, to give you guys a little update on my dream. Basically, my dream last night, it was a zombie apocalypse dream. I don't know why, but I have reoccurring zombie apocalypse-based dreams. I don't know if it's because I'm rewatching The Walking Dead. that might be the reason why. But my whole life, one of my favorite dreams, you know, whenever like you fall asleep and then you wake up and then you want to fall back asleep because it's literally like a movie or a TV show because your dream's so good. It's always a freaking zombie apocalypse and I'm trying to survive it. And in my dream last night, I was in a zombie apocalypse and I was building a hotel that was safe from the zombies for the survivors to live in. I was building a zombie apocalypse hotel safe from zombies. Like this giant, it was really, really cool. I think at one point I started building underwater and like Aquaman was there or something. That was when it was like I was more asleep instead of half asleep, so I had less control over my dream. But yeah, it was a pretty sick dream. Love them zombie apocalypse dreams. Okay, bye guys. I love you so much. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow or the next day. With that being said, forehead kiss. Mwah. Good night.